Alright guys, so we're at the clubhouse. Today is shipping night, and got to get the birds loaded up, get them in crates, get them on the trailer. Trailer leaves at 6. We got here around 3:30, 3:45, somewhere in there. But there's 13 of us, I think, that have all got to get here and get our birds on the trailer. So I may get so busy that I have to be mostly hands-on, but I'll do as much videoing as I can. Alright guys, so we're grabbing birds out of here, and let me show you how this works. Take this one right here. Now this is number 9539. This one right here is the chip ring. We're going to scan it on the clock. And we're going to check this number right here and make sure it's the same, 9539, which is what this is. So Jeff, which one do you want this in? Right there. Alright, so these are the, go in there, the crates that they're going to go in on the truck, which y'all seen these before. We use them for young birds and old birds. They've got a PVC pipe on the side made into a trough, so they can have water in that, and they will get watered. And they go in the little one, and then I'm not going to open it, but of course this whole side opens up, and our hauler, he'll be able to go down both sides of the trailer. So if these were on the trailer, the front would be over there, back over here behind me, or vice versa. And these will be the sides, so he can let them all out of the sides all at the same time.
Hey, Dave.
So we'll check back in after we've got some more birds in here.
9176. 9176. Right there.
Yeah, one out.
So here's what you're going to do.
Band number.
You're going to follow this right over here. See that number right there? It says 1325. You're going to write it right there. Right, 1325. Write it hard so it goes through.
These are the vans that are going to go on the Pigeon.
All right, now, then you're going to take this, and you're going to write 9176. That way we're matching up. This rubber band is going to go on this bird. Got it? Perfect.
That's one of Becky's birds. That's the one that came home from...
Wait a minute. Get in there. All right. That's what you got to take off.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody counting these birds? Where we at here?
I brought 10.
David, can you tally these things when I put them in? I'm not sure where we're at here. I just put one up there.
So we're going to put a mark there. We're just trying to keep the birds even.
All right. This one's 9158.
Another one of Becky's birds. Alright guys, so I haven't been filming a whole lot just because there's a lot of people here. We're real busy, but the crates are starting to fill up. Just going to show you. That's one of mine right there. And then I've got a black one, and my black one's in here, I think. But just showing you how full these things are getting. So, good turnout. Lots of birds. Alright, so right here, guys, are bee race, which are in these metal crates. And these guys are going to go on crates similar to the ones that the bird's already in, but our hauler has them, so that's why they're all in these baskets. So we'll be loading these onto the trailer shortly, as soon as the hauler gets here. And they'll go in bigger baskets just like the rest are in. They won't be stuck in these. But the B race is a separate race. They'll have them all in the same trailer, but he'll let out the A race first, and then he'll let the B race out about 30 minutes after the A race. guys, so it is Sunday morning now, and let me turn this around for you. So I got the GoPro set up over here to do another time lapse. That towel laying underneath it was covering it up. I had it set up last night so it'd be ready for this morning, and then I've got the loft open ready for birds, of course. Got me a chair sitting over here, and I've got the little basket, which has got 3 droppers in it. So I've got them ready, and the birds were released at 7:09. So they probably won't be home till closer to 10 o'clock. And I think it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock right now, maybe. I don't know. I've got a little bit of time. And we got I'm actually missing a quail. I had a quail get out yesterday. They can fly out of that thing now. So I'm gonna have to be extra careful. We may walk down there and check on the fancier birds down there. I'm gonna kind of do my thing, feed the breeders. I just fed the birds that are still in that loft. And you know, I'm gonna put plenty of food in there so when the race birds get back, there's food for them. But then we'll probably go check on them, and then I'm just gonna be camped out in this chair for a while waiting on birds to get back. So stay tuned. All right guys, so I'm just in here checking on the fancier birds, feeding them, giving them their grit. Breeders are crazy for grit, and a lot of these guys are breeding. So like Coco and Swift, they've got 2 babies, and then I've got babies under the Damascenes, baby under a pair of pumpers in here, under a pair of white birds, pair of droppers. I actually came in here, the first thing I noticed was this eggshell right here, and there's the top to it there. Now I only had 1 pair of eggs left in here, so of course that would be the Damascenes. And we have, oh, there's the other egg. There it is, you can see it. Brand new baby Damascene. Its tiny little beak is right there. I don't know that you can see it. That egg is hatching though, so I'm not gonna mess. This is the older Damascene under pumpers. So obviously it did not just hatch, it's getting bigger now. So y'all can see it. Really excited for it to mature. I've only hatched 1 other Damascene so far this year, and a black snake ate it. So I'm very happy to, and it was just a little bit younger than that one when it got eaten. So I'm happy that I haven't had any trouble with snakes here lately. These droppers are raising a pair of homer babies, and these blue homers are underneath a pair of white birds. And then, you know, the Damascenes have their own babies. Let me spin around in here. And then Coco and Swift have these red birds up here. I think they're both grizzles. I mean, that looks like grizzling to me. Let me see if I can get it to where we can take a better look at it. Maybe without it falling off of this thing, but y'all can see the streaks of red in its feathers. That's different than what a check would look like. This is a grizzle, and this is a darker one. Most of my grizzles come out like this. I've got blue grizzles this way, and Swift is the same way. I will show you. Where is she? There she is. So, y'all remember Coco and Swift I hand raised back when they were babies years ago, so they've always been easy to handle. But you can see she's mostly dark, and she's got these streaks in her feathers of the dark and light coloring. And she was a little bit lighter when she was a baby. They get a little darker when they get older, or a lot of times seems that way. And I believe that this is under grizzle. There's multiple kinds of grizzle, and I believe she is under grizzle. Maybe I'll get corrected on that. I'm always open to learning new genetic stuff. It's pretty cool. But then sometimes she'll throw out babies that aren't what I would expect. So this one is the other one. Sit it over here where we can look at it. You can see it's a lot more white. Very little reddish coloring, which is good. I'm excited about this. I can't wait for it to mature. Now, she did this with blue grizzles last year, and I'll put a picture up. But they came out very white, which is weird because usually, if you were to breed a grizzle like her, that's the darker, basically she's heterozygous for under grizzle. She's got 1 gene for it. And if you bred her to another under grizzle like her, Some of the babies would come out with no grizzle because they'd both get the genes that didn't have grizzle. About half of them would come out under grizzle, just like her, because they'd get one gene for that and one of the others, I believe, right? And then, I might be telling you the odds wrong, but then some of them would come out with 2 genes for grizzle, and that should make them stork marked. And I'll see if I can pull up a picture of what that would look like. But she's put out 2 babies last year that look like that. And I don't understand why, because whether or not Coco was the father, which I'm sure he probably was, I don't own any other grizzles aside from the babies she's created, which there were none at breeding age right now. I do have one that I'm flying now. Should be about halfway or a little over halfway home now. JD named it Broncadoodle, so that would be my little brother named it Broncadoodle. Anyways, it looks just like her, and when it gets home, I can show that to you. But I don't understand why this one red baby's come out a lot lighter, and why she had 2 blue babies last year that came out a lot lighter. I like it, it's neat, but I don't understand it. So if anyone would like to weigh in on their opinions, feel free. But I'm gonna go back up to the loft and wait on the young birds now. All right, guys, I wasn't quick enough to catch it on video other than with the camera I put inside the loft. But Broncadoodle, the blue grizzle that my little brother named, first one back at 10:14. They got released at 7:09 maybe. I'll have to look at the email. But man, I'll have to crunch the numbers, but I think they made pretty good time, or it made pretty good time. I think my girlfriend just yelled 37 miles an hour. Anyways, I've got that drone in here. I think I may have showed it to you already, but Broncadoodle's first one back. Band is in here. I can still hear the clock ticking. For a moment I couldn't hear it, I got worried. Anyways, so I still got 2 droppers in the basket over here. I've still got 9 pigeons to wait on. We'll see when the rest of them get home. She kind of came from over this way. So they may have stayed with Fayetteville longer than we wanted them to before they split. I don't know. But anyways, that's pretty cool. So Broncadoodle's first one back. I was gonna try and catch it with this GoPro as they were coming in, but it's almost dead, so I put this towel over it, but keep the sun off it, so maybe it'll live a little longer once I turn it on, but not quick enough. But whew, Broncadoodle's back. Alright guys, so after our Broncadoodle came back and won first out of my birds for my loft, I only got 3 more back that I clocked, and then 2 at some point later in the day while I was not home. The next 2 home were the black pigeon I've been flying and the only pigeon I've been flying that I purchased at the Mount Airy auction. I was expecting both of those birds to do really well, so I'm not surprised that they were the next ones home, or that they were together. And then after that, the 4th one that I clocked was the blue check that I've been having trouble staying out for 2 or 3 days at a time. Honestly, I was pretty surprised by that. In the end, I wound up getting 7 back, and I also got 1 back from the smash that I had over a month ago. So it was not in the race, and I actually got that back today at the time I'm making this video, which is 2 days later. Alright guys, it's Monday evening. I'm sitting here in the car, just got done at the clubhouse. We figured out the race results and I came in 38th place. I was hoping to do a little bit better than that, but 38 out of, I think it was like 205, maybe it was more than that, came home. Anyways, I mean 38 out of there is pretty good. I was above the 20% mark, so you know, that's pretty good. First race. I've been trying to do it for 3 years, so we'll just have to see how it goes next week. But y'all, thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and if you'd like to find out how next week goes, make sure to give me a like and a subscribe. Take care, guys. If you would like to look at the race results for our club as well as the Friendly Flyers Combine, the results will be shared on my Facebook page, Birdman29, same as YouTube.